Hey guys, good day to you all, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome home. If you're old here, thank you for subscribing and thank you for sticking in, staying with me. I had you very bad. So this is not your usual aesthetic, beautiful video. This is a real life something. This is my reality, and I'm not the type to rant about stuff like this, but I feel like I have to now because keeping all in my head might make me go crazy or something. So yeah, if you can relate to this video is for you. Um, I've been away from this place for a year roughly because I think my very last video before the one I recently posted that was just test the waters. Yeah, was in last year Easter, yeah, when I traveled. So from then, when I came back, I had I was in final year. I was in school. I was in my final year, so yeah, I had to put in more effort. I wanted to graduate to the first class, so I had to put in more effort, and then my business was demanding as well, and I had to graduate fashion school as well. So there were a whole lot of things that kept me away from this place, and I felt like I had to go off this place for a while because it was also taking part of my attention and then give my attention to the things that had to be done there. That was my fashion school graduation and my final year school like in Lagos. Yep. So I had to do that. So while I was on that, I felt like my fashion brand, I felt like I needed extra hands to help me while I concentrate in school. So fast forward, I decided to get extra hands and I was working on that. So just then, someone approached me. Someone was a mutual. It wasn't even a friend or anything. He just knew me. And then he said, "Oh, he has a friend that shows he's a guy. So he's like looking for a job at the moment. So he would speak to him, and then he would come on board." And I was like, "Okay, why not?" Because I was already looking for somebody, and then just if you have someone, I don't have to look anywhere else again. So I accepted, and then I I accepted. I took his number. He's a guy, so I took his number, and we started talking from there. Okay, I told him okay. So this is what I'm into. I explained everything to him. He was so happy. I don't know if he was pretending then, but then he was so happy. He was I'm happy to work with you, madam. That's how he calls. And even though I told him countless times to just call me Candace, and he was like, okay. So fast forward, I went to get more fabrics and all of that, and then we started work together. He used to come over to my house, and we sew together. But anytime that I'm not around, I don't let him come because this is my private space. Yeah, so anytime I'm not at home, I have to go somewhere that would be like a holiday for him. So he had that. I don't even care. I was still paying him regardless. You get. And so fast forward worked for it was on and off for like 2 months. So any time that I'll tell him I'll not be around today, so you don't have to come today. You'll be like okay, and then the next day he comes. But then like after 3 weeks or something, he'll just be asking, Madam, please today can I go and do this, that, that, that? I'm like, okay, it's fine. And then he goes. Like I gave him a lot of freedom. I was very nice to him. Even my mom likes him, my dad likes him, everybody likes him. They treated him like a part of the family. Up till now, my dad still asks about him and my mom still asks about him. That's how welcoming my family is actually. So yes, I was there. I wasn't hearing from this guy. I kept calling him just one time. I kept calling him and he was like, oh, he's sick. Like the time that he was working with me, he told me his parents, both of his parents had passed already. So he was just an orphan and he was just trying to navigate through life. I give him advices and all of that here and there. Like everything is going to be okay. You just have to have patience in life. Everything is going to at least you have a skill. You're going to do a lot of things with your skill and all of that. So yeah, anytime he calls me that he's not feeling well, I'll send him money aside what I pay him already. Send him money to go to the hospital. I'll ask him, do I have to come take him to the hospital? And he'll be like, oh, somebody's already taking him to the hospital and all of that. He comes back like a week and he goes like he's sick again, and I'm giving him extra money apart from what I already give him. So he kept on becoming. Sometimes I'll call him for like 3 days and he's not answering. And it was around December, and December like is our peak moment. So it was bothering me, and then I called him. I called the person that introduced him to me, and the person was like, "Oh, he doesn't even pick his calls now, and that he claims he's going through a lot and all of that." And I've told this person countless time, like, if there's anything that is wrong with you, just communicate with me. And it's kind of like, oh, he does that sometimes. So it's something that is very new. It's not because of me or anything. And then like it's funny because I give him food because in my area they don't sell street food around. Like it's a residential area. So I make sure I give him food. In the morning he comes in with his own breakfast. Sometimes he comes in already eating. So afternoon, and then we're closing around 4. So afternoon I fix him lunch, and then when he closes, I guess he finds his own food. Yeah. So I told him, I'm like, I told you countless times, if there's anything wrong, you can just communicate with me rather than like going off not answering my calls, and we have works to do. So it's really not cool. So and then he came like, he's seriously sick and he's been admitted in the hospital, and and that his sister or the person that he stays with is there to take care of him. So he gave me another number again to, call if in case I call him and he doesn't answer. I said, okay, cool. I called this person. This person was like, oh, he's really sick. Where we live, they live like an uncompleted apartment. So there are a lot of mosquitoes and all of that. They bite him and he has serious malaria and all of that. I'm like, okay, cool. But he works with somebody. So if there's anything, you let the person know ahead of time. You get, so that if I'm doing this alone, I know how I'm going to like take the things. No, I know that I have a worker, and then I'll take the job, and then it will be only me, and then it will delay work. So I spoke to her, and she was like, okay, yes, that's true. Very understandable. I was like, okay. So he came back. I went to shop rides and all those stuff for him, like how employers normally do to their workers, rice, oil, tin tomatoes, all those kind of stuff. Yeah, put together. And then when he came back, I gave it to him that this is his Christmas, whatever that I have to give him. He was happy, he was thankful. He's like, hey madam, like we haven't been working for long, but this is what you're giving me. And I'm like, oh, yes, come on, it's fine. So he took it, and then he went home. The next day he came. That week he came continuously for like a week, and then had a few things done already. So I was there one time, he called me and was like, oh, he wouldn't be around for like a week. And then I was asking why, what's going on. He said, oh, he has to go to his village or something. I'm like, okay, cool, for a funeral or something. I'm like, okay, cool. So yes, he went. This is after Christmas. He went, and he wouldn't call me. If I call him, blah 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 blah. And I just let things go. I was there one time. He called that, oh madam, Papa, when he went to his hometown, he's been sick and he doesn't even have money to go to the hospital. His family members there, like they don't have, yeah. So I sent him money again to go to the hospital. He was thankful and all of that. And then I was there, he was like, oh, he called back later. He was like, oh, madam, now I'm better. So I want to come back, but I don't have transportation to come back. I'm like, okay, cool. I sent him money to come back. He came back, and if it was that day that he was going to call me, I didn't hear from him. The next day, or maybe he was going to call, I didn't hear from him. Or he's going to call the next day again, I didn't hear from him for like 5 days after he said he was coming to say, oh, madam, I'm in a car or something. No, there was nothing like that. I'm like, okay, cool. I was there, and then he called back. I'm like, finally. I mentioned his name. I'm like, what is really going on? You don't like how much I'm paying? He was like, no, madam, there's nothing wrong with that. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, so why are you doing this? Like, what's up? What's going on? I was like, no, it has nothing to do with you. It's my personal stuff and all of that. I'm like, okay, cool, but communicate. because I do not understand anything that is going on. One minute you're making me feel like I'm doing something bad, the next minute you are all okay and want to talk and all of that. I do not appreciate this at all. He apologized that he was sorry, it won't happen again, blah blah blah. And now he has come and he's going to be serious about the work and all of that. I'm like, okay, cool, again. And we started, and so because I had to like be going to campus and all of that, I was like, okay, see, he has a machine at his workplace. I'm like, because I'm not going to be around for like this period of time, maybe you had to like do some of the job at your place so that when I can come for them. But when you're done, I'll just come home and then sort it out for the owners of the, because I went to get like fabrics and then I brought them to him because we are going to make ready to wear. So I brought it to him and then he took it to his place, which he has gone with me there before. Yeah, so I know the people that he stays with. So yeah, like I said, it's not a completed bit, but the ones he live in, his place is completed. The rooms are completed, but building itself is not completed. Yes, that's what I mean. So I know it's a good place for him to be working and all of that because he has been doing his own jobs there before me. So he took the fabrics home. I dropped him that day. We took the fabrics inside, and so I gave him timeline to work this day, this day. I need them all ready. If he they should be ready by this time. I picked them because I have to give people have to pay for their stuff. You have to like give them their items and all of that. Oh, madam will be ready and all of that. I'm like, okay, cool. So I left the fabrics with him and then I came back home because I was in school. I think I was even writing exams around that time, or maybe not, but we were preparing to write our final exams around them. So yeah, I came back home knowing that the work is going to get done. 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I keep calling to check in if everything is okay. If there's anything, like let me know so that if I have to buy more fabrics for something, we buy him. I keep calling and he's not answering. And because I know that his place, maybe he's just busy. Do you get? So I'm just not. I'm chilled. Yeah. So I keep talking to my client like it's going to be sorted and all of those things. Yes, it's delaying, but this is my situation now. I have like I'm writing exams and all of that, so they understand me and they went along with everything that I was telling them. Like a month, I wasn't hearing from him. Like, no, this thing is getting too much. But let me go to his place. I went to his place. He wasn't there. I got scared. I asked the people. They said, "Oh, he traveled or something." Like he traveled without telling me. And they're like, no, go and share. And I'm like, I want to see his place. These are some of the things that he has already made so that I take it along. And then they were like, oh, he locked his door, room, whatever, so I can get in. At this point, I had to like get extra fabric and then make the clothes for the people that are like ready, people that I have to give them urgently. Yeah, so I bought new clothes and then clothes and then I made the new clothes for the people that are like demanding their stuff. Yeah. So I did that and then the rest that were our own collection, the ready to wears, I put it on hold because I wanted to hear from him. A month, 2 months, and then I wasn't hearing from him. So randomly, I was driving and then I saw him walking by the roadside. But the traffic was hard. So I couldn't, like, there was nothing I could do. And then I called his phone. He didn't answer. Like, I realized that he's back now. So I went to his place just like the evening because I knew he wouldn't be, he normally comes home in the evening. I went there in the evening. I didn't meet him. At this point, I called the person that introduced him to me again. He said, now we are not talking at all. Now we are not talking in terms. It's not my friend and all of that. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, cool. So it is beginning to look like he took my fabrics and then vamoosed. It's not even funny, but I mean, that's how it is now. And I'm like, I have been nothing but good. There are other things that I didn't see because I'm not in a position to see things he did that doesn't like align with me. Then my mom, my parents said I should let go, my friends and all of those things. Then I bring you back in, and then it's like you brought your mind to come and then what did I do to you? I did nothing but I was nothing but good to you, honestly. So later, like 4 or 5 months later, that's recently, I was there and then I saw his call. I'm like, this guy. So he's really alive, thank God. So I answered the call. I'm like, hello. He was like, hello, madam. Madam, me won't catch you, madam. Bese me no one can see me. I'm like, why would you do something like that to me? I was nothing but nice to you. Like, too nice to you. Very, very nice to you. Why would you do something like that to me? What did I do to you? I said, Madam, I'm sorry. Madam, what's in me? I'm like, okay, I'm ready to listen to. I was like, that is why I can't talk to you over the phone. That is why I actually went to your house. And in December, we moved from our old house to our new house. Yep. So he doesn't know where I live now. He used to know where I used to live. He doesn't know where I live now. So apparently, he went to our old house and it's locked. There's a lock outside, so he and the places there's the hedges are grown and all that. So he realized that we're not there. So it was like, I went to your house. I wanted to come and talk to you personally with my brother, was a friend, but we came and there was no one there. And all of them, like, yes, we moved. So tell me, and we've moved very far away. You won't even find where you are because I'm not willing to even show you where I live anymore. And I was like, Madam, I'm very sorry. What happened was thieves broke into my room and stole all the clothes. I'm like, thief broke into your room, stole all the clothes and the clothes you've already made. Why? How? And like, that's why I'm calling so that if I have to pay, I have to know. I want to know how much everything was, and then I'll pay because you have been nothing but nice to me. I can't pay you like this. You're a good person, and my conscience is not letting me be. I'm sorry for not talking all this while because I didn't know how to approach you because you have been nice to me and all of that. I'm like, why would you even in the first place think like ignoring someone that has been this good to you is the best thing to do? Why? I didn't know how to approach you. I'm like, no, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Like I was asked to, I don't know, honestly, I do not know for what reason you wanted to do that to me. And so the cloth and everything, I've lost it. So no wahala. While he was doing that, because we're moving, I felt like I could use my own space to host because a few of my mentors or my instructors and all that, my fashion school owner was like, we can get workers from Nigeria and all of that. So somebody contacted me in Nigeria too, that he is a fashion designer. He sent me his certificates and a lot of things that made me believe that he is a fashion designer. He is actually, but I guess he's a scam as well. So, what I was going to do was bring him down to Ghana. I was hesitant. I spoke to my sister about it, and she was like, "Okay, I should just give it a try because, like, I can't do it all by myself. I need like extra hands on board and all of that. So, I should like put my trust in whatever it is that and then let him come. Okay, so he asked for his tea fare coming here and how much. So he demanded some amount of money that he has to leave for maybe his people in Nigeria. Like I have to sort him out to sort himself there and then pay for his transportation. I'm like, okay, cool. And then I was already told that the fabrics that we used to make, they were already ready to wear. There were a lot in Nigeria and they are less expensive than we buy them in Ghana. So I was like, okay, I'm going to let him buy a few of that as well. So I made money ready and all of that. And he gave me the mobile money number to send. He gave me somebody's number in Ghana that he could stay with, even though I said he was going to like maintain our old place for a few weeks or something when we move, and then he'll sort himself out later. So while he's there, he could be working from there. Gave me an uncle or a cousin's number that oh he's already in Ghana so he could host him. I spoke to this person. The thing is I even wanted to go there with a friend. One of my friends were police, but I don't know. I just felt like let me just because he gave me so many reasons to believe he was real. Yeah. And so I sent him money again to somebody that I do not know because I wanted the best for my business. To get fabric for his transportation and then to sort himself out before he comes. And that was it. He was a scam as well. I was writing exams while still going through all these phases. And so 2025 was a lot for me that I just couldn't come out. I was doing everything. I'm like one bubbly person that things do not hurt me. Even while this was happening, I was still very okay. I'm like, things happen, but we move. Lessons learned, yeah. And I felt like people are just not people anymore. People are just not people anymore. And when you want something so bad, that is when the devil tries to like sabotage you. The devil tried my business. So I just decided, like, you know what? I'm even writing exam. Let me just put this on hold. Let me figure out. Let me finish with everything first. So I concentrated on making my pieces for my graduation for my fashion school and concentrated on graduating uni, Legon, and I let these things like pass. So a lot has happened that I had to like go away for this long break. Yeah. But I'm back. Thank God it didn't kill me. I'm alive. I'm alive, and you see, I lived to tell my story. Yeah, so let's just be very careful. My business is going to do amazing. I believe that. I just want to give myself some time, even though I still work. Like I do what I can do. Yeah, I do not take more than I can do, and that's why I have not been able to like produce many years if I'm working 9 to 5 now as well. So you can just imagine. Yeah, you can just imagine. So I just given myself time. We are coming back small. I added on a new business of a perfume, a one product business as well, and it's doing good, pretty good. Yeah, so I just wanted you guys to know what I've been up to and why I've been away for this while. So it was school and all the things that I was going through that kept me away. But I'm back, and this time around, I am trying to be better. Yes, because I feel like when I do this, I feel lighter. Yes, I don't get to think about it a lot. In fact, I feel like I've been late about this because all my life I've always loved to be in front of the camera. When I was younger, I remember saying I wanted to be a news anchor, a journalist, an actor, and this everything had to be like entertainment. And life had its own plans. I did a beauty pageant. I've even acted a movie, like a series, a TV series, yeah, and all of that before. And so doing this, I became a bit shy at a point, and then I decided to hold on. But I'm trying to come back small as I'm growing. I feel like it's a bit late. It's not late. I feel like I could have done this like way earlier than this, but nothing spoiled. So, yeah, thank you for listening to me, Vance. There are a lot of things that I've written down that I want to do. Hopefully, I can do them before this particular year ends, and fingers crossed, we will do them before this year ends. So pray for me when you're praying. It was nice reconnecting with you all once again, and hopefully I'll speak to you all very soon. So thank you all for listening to me. If you are new here, thank you for coming. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and then share so that more people can join on our family. We grow together as a big family. So yeah, see you in my next video. That will be more entertaining or more spicy than this one. Yeah, it's a bye for now. Catch you.